Hi, this is Kathy from Craft with Kathie. Thanks for joining me this evening. I'm wishing everyone a very blessed Good Friday. And I just wanted to do this project this evening because I think it's very appropriate for today. This is the transfer I'm going to be using. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Please take a moment to say hello. Let me know where you're viewing from. And please be comfortable posting any comments or questions or whatever you may have. Anything that I could explain or elaborate on or anything else, I'm very happy to do that. This is a little bit of a larger transfer, about 12 by, oh, let's see, about 12 by 18, I want to say. I realize I have my mat upside down. Oh, that's just great. Yes, about 12 by 18. Oops. Didn't realize that. So I'm going to actually be doing this on a black canvas mat. A black canvas. Oh my goodness, can't talk today, I guess. Anyway, no prep at all. I haven't done anything to it. It's canvas, and I'm going to be using chalk, or chalk can be used on canvas, or actually wood, glass, metal, lots of different surfaces. And depending upon what surface, there's a little bit different of a treatment, but all in all, it's pretty similar to the same process. Just gathering up some tools here. This is my canvas. The only thing I need to do special for the canvas is I need to lay something behind it so that when I actually press down applying the chalk to the canvas, I don't stretch the front of it. So I'm going to put a couple boxes behind that so that it eliminates that issue. And I'm going to be using two different colors on this project. They're both shimmers. I wanted it to be rather simple, direct, straightforward. So I'm going to be using our shimmer gold and shimmer silver. Let me move the canvas out of the way for a moment and we'll get started. Normally, I stir my paste before beginning to make sure that they're the appropriate consistency. So I need to do that now. This is the shimmer gold. Our shimmer paints are very, very nice. This is a little thick, so I'm going to add a little spritz of distilled water and stir it up. So if your paste is a little thick, just hit it with some distilled water. You always want to use distilled, not tap, because your tap can have impurities. I'm sorry, please. Maggie, what are you doing down there, huh, baby? My dog's in her crate and just dropped her cookie, or part of her cookie, outside of the crate and is trying to snag it back. So you want to use distilled water so that there are no impurities, and you want to stir up your chalk paste until it's about the consistency of a yogurt or sour cream. Oh, my silver's a little dry too. I don't know, I was thinking of doing the wording in the silver and then the lines in the gold. Any opinions on that? Or should I do them reversed? Obviously you could tell that I use this paste quite a bit. It's very well loved. The shimmers are just great for adding a little bit of shine to some projects. And then I will be using a squeegee to apply the paste. Ooh. So looking for a squeegee, ran into this. This is our new scraper tool. This thing makes removing paste from a chalkboard surface a dream, or from glass or from metal. Our paste is removable with water and a paper towel. It goes on liquid and dries hard, but it's not removable from all surfaces. On canvas, pretty much once it's there for good. But anything non-porous like glass or metal or mirrors or chalkboard, you can put the design on and then remove it when you tire of it. And this little tool can be used, obviously I used it the other day and didn't clean it. It's a nice little scraper. It'll scrape the chalk paste right off. You could either spritz it with water and soften it and scrape, or just scrape it dry and then just drop off or dust off all the particles. It works great. It really speeds things up quite a bit. So before I get started and actually do anything with applying the transfer, I have to do what's called fuzzing it. And we have these little towels that are called fuzzing towels. This is the microfiber side, and this is like a terry cloth side. And I'm going to use these to deliberately apply lint to the back of the transfer. And the reason I do that is so the transfer doesn't stick as snugly as it would otherwise. I don't really have to fuzz too much when applying to canvas because it's kind of like a fabric and it wouldn't stick that strongly anyway. But if I was doing glass, or looks like I've got shimmer paste there, if I was doing glass or metal, I would fuzz like crazy because I wouldn't want the transfer to stick. The transfers are reusable, and they have adhesive backs. I've just written the name of the transfer on the back. So once I'm done using the transfer, I will actually clean it, remove the lint, and apply it back onto its backer. And this is actually what you do not want to happen. You don't want your transfer to fold over on itself. And I am very gently nudging this apart. This transfer is brand new and very sticky. Okay, let me get my fingers off of it, and I'm going to apply the fuzzing towel to it just to make sure I don't do that again. A little bit easier to maneuver this way. This is a somewhat larger transfers. Our transfers come in 5 different sizes, the smallest being like a 5x7. And if you are not familiar with our Try Me kits, oh my goodness, check them out. I have a post on this page about them. They were released Wednesday. 4 different transfers, 4 different sayings, and corresponding surfaces, and individual little paste packets that can be used for more than one project. But it's a great way to check them out. They're discounted about 20% by the company, and they're around $20 plus shipping. So it's a great way to put your toe in the water and try it out. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my lap as I get my canvas up here. I've only fuzzed it twice, so it's still gonna be pretty sticky. Oops, and what did I forget? My little boxes to put behind my canvas. Okay, this won't cover all of it, so I'm gonna have to chalk part of it and then move my boxes down, but I want them to be in the center there so that I could see them. I mean, so that I could feel them as I'm applying the paste. Okay, just kind of lost comments here, so let me go back and see what I did. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to remove it from one. This is very sticky. Maybe I should fuzz it again. It is quite sticky. Let me do a third time here. So this, the terry cloth part of the fuzzing cloth, puts lint on the back of the transfer to make it not stick quite as strongly. And you usually want to pull up your transfers from the top, bottom, left, or right side. You do not want to pull up from the corners because they're made out of vinyl and silk screen. And you don't want to pull and tug and distort them at all. And I just did what I said not to do, didn't I? But I didn't tug it that tightly. Okay, you could actually see some of the fuzz there. So I want to be careful with this transfer. I have this tendency to try and hurry when I'm filming. And probably not my wisest move. Okay. So this centered, and please excuse my poor chapped hands. This wash your hands, I normally wash them quite a bit normally, but on a regular basis, but this is really a bit extreme the last few weeks, and they've taken a beating. Okay, I want to just kind of eyeball this a little bit. I need to move it over a little bit to the left. And I'm just kind of draping it a little bit and eyeballing it. It's been eerily quiet since our shelter in place started. And oddly enough, sounds like someone's outside actually hooting like an owl. Don't know what that's about. I don't know. I think I'm probably off camera here. Whoops. Just a sec. I could do this a little bit more vertically than I could horizontally because of the length of the transfer. So let me see if that's a little bit closer. Not quite there. Hang on one sec. Oh, that's weird. Now I'm still hearing the hooting. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful Good Friday. Normally an organization that's actually right across the street has activities going on for the Easter holiday and Good Friday. And of course with the COVID-19 thing, all that's been canceled. Now I'm just applying, I'm smoothing this transfer onto the canvas, and I want to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles, especially underneath the silk screen. If it's underneath the teal part, it's okay because the chalk's not going over that. So I want to just smooth this out, kind of check it out. See, my boxes are a little bit short there. I'm going to have to move them around. I could also have put some clouds underneath this. So do we have any consensus? Should I go silver for the words and gold for the lines, or vice versa? Okay, I think I'm going to go silver for the words. Let me move the boxes up so I could start on this side. and then move it when I get down here. Okay, I think I can handle that. Sleeves up and let's get to work. I like applying the paste on the vinyl portion and then spreading it across the silk screen. Oops. Let's see if this looks a little bit better there. And I'm going to take care not to hit the lines, which I realize I almost did right there. I've got the box under there so I could press. It doesn't take a lot of pressure. I might have went right into one of the lines there. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to move this over so I have the box down to the bottom so I could chalk this area. Then I want to smooth it, make sure there's no lines, remove any excess chalk paste that I may have on here, and I can return it back into the jar. Oops, I think I missed the bottom of the letters here. Okay, I think that looks good. Do this area. Oops. Get my paste out of the way. I'll move the boxes down, one or the other. Okay. I actually have a smaller squeegee, which might have been a little bit more easier to get in areas here than what I'm running into. Okay. Take a look at that, and okay, I do see a line here. Let me get rid of that line. Miss the D. Let me get the full D. And I think I've got good coverage for that. So, and it back into my jar. Little chalk paste goes a long way. And now I'm going to do my little like sunburst, and I need a smaller squeegee. As you can see, there's not a lot of tools necessary to chalk. It's pretty quick. You'll be amazed once you start chalking that you'll look at things around your home, and when you're shopping, you look at surfaces differently. It's like, oh my goodness, wouldn't this look nice with the design on it, or wouldn't this be perfect? It is really such fun. I absolutely love it. The first time I saw a demo, I was just pretty much speechless, and I couldn't wait to try it. I was like, is it really that easy? Is it really that quick? Is that all there is to it? And it generally is a blast. I find it very relaxing and a nice creative outlet. I'm going to flip this around so that I can bring the squeegee towards me when I work on the other side here. And especially in the shelter at home situation, I get the box underneath there? Yeah, I do. Okay. It gives me an outlet. It gives me a chance to escape from all the news and all that's going on and just center myself and kind of run away for a little bit of time. I think we all need that. I hope you're handling this well. Very surreal. I saw a Facebook post not long before I started about Stephen King apologizing or something about people feeling like he's in a Stephen King book. And he's always been one of my favorite authors ever since I stumbled on, I can't remember, Carrie, his first book, the first published book that I read. And I felt like that quite frequently. I just see a little area that I'm missing some of the silver shimmer. So let me snag my squeegee here. It's right on the edge here. The O. So I think I've got covered. Oops, maybe a little bit more there. Okay, I'm going to take another look at this, bring it closer to me so I could see, and I missed a line up here with the gold. I swear wearing bifocals is a challenge. I can't see close with them on, so I don't use them. I found I had to keep taking them off because it kind of distorted my vision or whatever. So I just want to take a real good look and make sure I have everything covered here. I see a little line here I want to get rid of. And something right up here. Oops, I've got a little more excess chalk paste that I want to clean up here. I'm taking care to stay on the transfer. We actually have placement tape that can be used to, if I wanted to do the border, just to make sure that I didn't accidentally go off the edge. There's enough teal area here that it's not an issue, I think, to go off the edge, but sometimes with some transfers they could be close to the edge. So now I'm just lifting it up, trying to keep somewhat of a 90-degree angle and not let it fall back on itself. Let me go put this in a water bath. What do you think? If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a blessed Good Friday, a very happy Easter. Stay home, stay safe, and above all, have a wonderful life.